So here's the driveway. When you first arrive through the gates, you will be deposited here, where you will be met and shown to reception. And this is your introduction to the wonders of Paradise Cove. Reception is on the left. The shop on the right. Nice little peaceful seating area there. Very good during rainstorms. This is the tea bar that consists of some ready-made iced tea and cookies during the day that you can help yourself to. This is the area outside the bar, and that's the main entrance to the dining room. This is the performance area at night. Library. This is where the bands play from. Billiard table. You book activities at that desk. The main bar area. The restaurant is all the way along there. There are 4 restaurants, that's the main restaurant. So those people on bed and breakfast or half board will be using that in the main. Now then, down here is the Cove, so I'll give you a quick look at the Cove, but we are going to walk round it. So that's the Cove, from where the hotel obviously gets its name. And all the rooms for the guests are here, hidden in the trees around the Cove. The Cove is one way, in that when you get to the end you've got to come back on the peninsula, which you can see on the other side of the Cove. Okay, so I'm going to walk down on one footpath and come back on the other side of the peninsula, but you can't get off the end of the peninsula back into the resort. Back down onto the decking area. This is the main pool. So it's gone 8 o'clock in the morning. Nobody is here. People do not do things as in other hotels. There are no towels on lounges here. Just there is XO, which is one of the 4 restaurants. That's the Japanese restaurant. Plenty of little places to sit. Okay, so this section is called the Cove, and is the only restaurant which is not included in any of the meal plans. So these little booths here are set up at night, and you pay around £48 a head to eat here at night. That table can be set up for a small party. Okay, so a better view of the rooms there. And then this is the artificial beach. It is tidal. At the moment, this is about as high as it gets. But during low tide, all of these pavilions are on dry land. So we are going to walk now around the edge of the beach. Underneath the main bar is an area called the lounge, which has 9 small rooms which they lend to guests on the day that they leave. And there are 9 rooms through that door. And it's free of charge, and if you're leaving late in the day and they want you out of your room, they will give you one of those. So we're walking now in front of the guest rooms. Here's another pool. None of the pools are particularly deep. This is about 1.2 meters. Clearer view of the rooms now. And across the cove to the other side there. We've been here for 9 days, and it's true to say this is one of the best hotels we've ever stayed in, and we are quite extensively travelled. I'm looking on YouTube for information before we arrived. Everything was so Instagrammable that I couldn't watch anything that was on there. So I thought a nice straightforward video may be welcome. That's the boat that we go out on little trips on, and that's the entrance to the sea over there. These are saltwater pools, and you're quite welcome to have a dip in there. Now, that path comes back from the peninsula to the back of the bedrooms, and that's how you get into the rooms. Unless you're on the ground floor, of course, and you can get in at the front. But I don't know how you do that because the veranda doors can lock from the inside. So here we are now going up the peninsula. And this is where the other main restaurant is. Which is absolutely superb. There's no extra cost, you just swap your evening meals to the peninsula. And this is the Peninsula Infinity Pool. Now, dotted all around the peninsula are the love shacks. Down there in the trees, and you basically work your way towards them over the grass. So we're going to go down there and have a look. Again, nobody here yet. It's only just gone 8 o'clock. There are no towels. there you are looking back towards XO, the main dining room on the other side of the cove. So I'm going to work my way around now, still on the grass. So much shade as well. I hope you will agree the grounds are absolutely beautiful. So we're now just about at the entrance to the cove. All of the seating areas and the huts have call buttons if you'd like a member of staff to come and get a drinks order. You see there are further areas down here. This is quite delightful. This is where you can have a couples spa massage. I mean, if you want something special with your own entry into the sea, how about that? And then through here. How about having a couples massage with that as your view? So continue walking round towards the boathouse. The boathouse is under the Peninsula restaurant. So if you want to book trips out, they take a boat out at 10 o'clock every morning for a quick sail around the coastline, and at 2 o'clock they take another boat out for snorkeling. These are free activities. You can hire a pedalo, but you don't pay for it. You just come down here underneath the Peninsula restaurant, which is up there. A tip: as soon as you get here, book the Peninsula restaurant at reception for at least half of your nights. The quality of the food is astounding. So we're going back up now to the Peninsula restaurant. You can come down here for snacks as well, and some nice beers. So this is the Peninsula restaurant. From here we're going to go up to the infinity pool again. Hope you can orientate yourself. This is lovely in the rain. It does rain here at least once or twice a day, nobody worries about it. Now interestingly, that's the first time we've seen reserve loungers. If they're still there at 10 o'clock and there are no guests there, staff will remove the towels. That's a little bit naughty really. And then this is the path back down to the back of the rooms. So I hope you've managed to orientate yourself as I've walked around. You have seen the entire resort. That's next door, that's not part of this resort. Everywhere you go there are lovely little touches, like bowls filled with flowers. So down here on this path are the spa, the gym and the tennis courts. You're welcome to sit in the spa, but obviously any treatments cost extra. But there is a lovely pool in there. You can sit beside and read a book if you want a bit of peace and quiet. In between every single block there is a path back to the cove. So you don't have to walk this long windy path at the back. There's a path back to the cove. Look. And this eventually leads back to reception. You can hear the dawn chorus. See how well kept the grounds are. And I'll finish at this point. Just over there is the spa. I hope you've enjoyed my video and you found it straightforward and informative. Please click on the like button.